Fun, fun, fun. All right. Well, I guess I'm live. We'll get this down here. Why is it all backwards? Yeah, hi. Badges. Um, hmm. It looks like, yeah, everything's backwards. Hey, Joe. Do not know how to fix this. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Yeah, I can't tell because I have no way of knowing anything on this. This is all different. It's backwards. Um, Interesting. Yeah, see, I can't even figure out where the card goes. I can't figure it out. I had no like preview screen to tell me what was viewing. I had no way of telling when I was going live. I was live, and then there was no screen there. It's gonna take some getting used to. All right, so we're doing Animal Crossing. We're going Patriotic Bird. So we're doing Apollo. Why you? Okay, so in retrospect, this is American patriotic songs that are not copyrighted. So this just happened to be the first one on there. It was kind of fitting though, wasn't it? Oh, jeez. Hello, Jeeves. I noticed when flipping through that I don't have Yeah, exactly. That's what I was looking at because I was like, if I knew that there was a preview thing, I had this set up right here like this, and I was going to do the whole right here, and then do like this and be like, "Welcome to the wonderful world of drawing." But I couldn't figure anything out. But this is the show we're on. We're on season 2, episode 315. Now back to the show. You know, if I ever inhaled anything other than air, I would at this point. I would definitely. No, see. Okay, there. No, don't touch it again. Don't touch the camera. I'm sure things will get added and things will get changed again. You know, this is just like you said, the start of it and whatnot. It's just anytime we get something new, our brains automatically go, "Ew, no, stop it." God, this is so weird though, because I'm drawing this way, and then it's going that way, and I really wish this computer could handle OBS because I would try to do that so that I could turn this back around the right way. Whoo! Okay, so let me pause this real quick because I have some updating. Pause so we can hear. So I had a backwards thing where I turned in a resume today, and I went down to the store for my interview, and the guy got, I don't know, part of the way through the interview and asked me, whether I would like full time or part time, and I said, well, I'll take part time if I have to, but full time would be more beneficial to me. And so he's like, you know what? He goes, I've only got part time positions here, but I can call this other store that I know has a full time position, and we can see whether they're, still have something open. So they called there, and it was like, all right, yeah, do you want to go down for an interview there at 1 o'clock? And it's probably another 15, maybe 20 minutes farther than where I was going. But I was like, okay, let's do that. So I get down there and I do the interview, and the guy's like, all right, so the position that's open isn't quite open because we're going to hire from within, but then their position that they're in is going to be open, and it's a stepping stone up to the position you were looking to fill. He goes, would you be interested in that? And I'm like, I don't know. So the end of it is I've got to go to that website and apply to their store specifically for a specific job so that he can kind of push the process through. But if I take it, it'll be about a $4 pay cut from what I was making at the factory, which I can't expect to make factory pay. So I'm not really that hurt with it, but it's going to be a big adjustment to lose, $4 an hour across 40 hours. So it's something that I'm going to take if I can, if everything goes through. But it's also something where I may be looking around more still after the fact. So thank you, Native Graffiti. Okay, so now here's a problem. I just got a celebration award. I have no idea what that amount's worth, and so I can't keep track of that. Let me see. What happens if I click this? Does it tell me? No. And a burst award from Chris. Dun, 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 dun. Because I know when I went to, okay, burst is 20. Thank you. That I can keep track of. Yeah, it doesn't show it on my end. It just says gave an award celebration. It doesn't give a dollar amount or even how much the award was. So for me to keep track of my other thing, when I went into my stream on the phone, the only awards that it showed me were the little heart burst. It showed the one through like great burst or whatever it was. It didn't show any other awards that I could give whatsoever. So I don't know. Right, I understand that, but I'm saying as far as like what I'm seeing up here, it just shows like Chris gave the award and it doesn't give an amount. And so I have no way of knowing that from in here. Right. It's I'm grasping to try to figure this out. You have to, Luke. You have to delete the old app and go to the App Store on iOS and download it from there. I had the same problem. I wasn't getting in, and I had to download or delete and then download the new one, and it's now letting me right in. So You would have to look it up in the profile later. Okay, so I can look up the stuff later. Yeah, I know. I don't think a lot of people do like change, and it's such a drastic change from what we were doing. It's not like, something with a few improvements or whatnot. Needs 100,000 followers to go live. Well, then let's get you there, Jeeves. That's crazy that you were going live before. Now it's telling you, hey, you can't go live. Yeah, there is a lot of newness, and not in like a Haps VIPness sort of way. Speaking of which, when I look over at my name up here, up, I just see name and I don't see a VIPness. Right. So I'm glad I got my VIPness while I could. I was able to enjoy it for a little bit. Nope, I gotta reuse this and go smaller because his feet are not gonna fit, and that is not gonna work for this. I already did that once on one of the original page parts. I did. I had it was completely removed. Wait, this deserves. I don't know if that's how you spell it. Yeah, we'll do that. You guys will get the point. Detachable. That's even better. Hashtag detachable VIPness. I can take mine off. Okay, so legs, toes, legs, toes. Feet, chest, head, arms. Okay, there we go. I can work with that. And we got to go back to the music. Back, back. Take me back to the music. Um. Oh, all I'm seeing from you guys, like when you tag somebody, like Chris right now, it says at Luke MC, and then a big long like thing in parentheses like 7GF02106T, and then it says nice one. So I'm assuming that's his tag. I'm wondering. Yeah, it's the same thing for when Native tagged him. Are you guys getting that on your end too? Because I didn't get it when Badges tagged Native Graffiti and said it's like bad. I'm only getting it on certain, like when Chris and Native tag anybody, I'm getting that weird tagline. An Android translation issue. Okay. Yes, that is a known bug. We are working on it. Well, how about the bug where we don't know how to broadcast because we're broke. This was like when I was drawing an eagle for Dr. Sasse, except a lot less feathers. This is how it looks on a PC. I mean, I'll zoom up again here. It's backwards, but this side over here is actually the right-hand side for me, and the comments are all coming up over here. Then you have the view screen all right here, and then just this big open space over here that, you could easily expand over to, non-portrait. If you wanted to, it could easily expand all the way over to here, and it wouldn't hurt any of whatever. I don't see the point of having all this empty space for nothing, when I would rather be able to go landscape instead of portrait. And as of right now, I have no idea how to reverse this upside down backwards stuff that I didn't have with the old one. No, it is all portrait. It is all exactly what you see. See, look, my Hey Luke isn't even right. Hey Luke, yeah, Ekulu, yeah, Ekulu. Yeah, Tutorial Tuesday is going to be real fun. And heck, by Tuesday, I may be working a job, so I'm going to have to figure out what my streaming schedule is going to be like. This guy's got a complicated beak. Not a new job yet. I still have to go through a secondary application process. I have to pass the background check, which is not too bad. Oh no, you were getting a chat from here, but you went into another broadcast? That's interesting. Yeah, I couldn't imagine trying to stream like a game on here. Yeah, well, I'm going farther away from work now, or farther away from home than I was with the last job. And I'm taking a pay cut from what I was doing, but it's not like I had a choice. It's not like I quit my job and said, well, I'm just not going to work here no more. The other thing is I have now, okay, let me see something. Okay, I have reply, view, subscribe to user. Am I not subscribed to you? Okay, looks like I just subscribed to Native Graffiti. What about Chris? Subscribe to user. Okay, let's try Luke. It looks like I'm not subscribed to any of you guys. No, I was subscribed to Badges, but I do not see a way to add somebody to the stream. Let me see. Present on screen, edit destinations, edit stream details. I clicked on your guys' names and it showed me that when I click on Badges, I get reply, view profile, unsubscribe from user, mute user, or block mute user. When I clicked on you and Chris, it showed that I did not that I was not subscribed to you guys. Okay. Yeah, so I do wait, what's this button? Okay, I see how you add subscribers or add viewers. So I click on this, and let's say I say Chris Wiegand, and I'm going to say invite. You don't have to do it, but I just wanted to see what happens. So, over here in this big black button of doom, there is a little tiny thing down here in the corner. I got to move this out of the way so you can see. A little person thing. So when I click on that, it brought up a thing that said, add collaborators, and I just typed in Chris, and then it gives me all the Chris's here. And I clicked, invite, and then it shows that up as invitation. And then you can click out of that, and then it goes back to your normal box. So that is something. So there's a little tutorial. Unless they're waiting on Tuesday for tutorial. And also, I don't know how it looked on your end, Chris, when I sent the invite. I don't know if it's something you have to go to your notifications to find, or whether it popped up like before where it says join broadcast. I don't know any of that, but I wanted to try clicking on the thing just to see what it looked like. No notifications. Okay, yeah, because it still shows that I sent you the thing on my end. So. Okay. Let me know, Native. I'm having a hard time figuring out where I got to put my screen or my card because it is. You're gonna need a magic gummy to get through tonight. Okay, so now it's showing Chris is backstage. So now, let me see. I can add joining in 2, 1, boom, and there we
right,
have.
I'm here.
All right, hold on a second. Let me pause the American Patriotic song.
I feel like we're in a marching band.
Yeah, so they're yeah. Well, I wanted royalty free stuff, so I figured it would work to get
that's good.
some patriotic stuff for the bird here and for Veterans Day.
That's a great idea. That makes total sense. But it also feels like we're like marching in some sort of like Monty Python parade.
The crazy thing was the very first song when we were talking about the changes in Haps, it was the bugle sound that they play for funerals.
Oh yeah, taps.
It was kind of fitting, yeah, that we got that song to get rid of Haps 1.0.
There you go.
Man.
Hey Lindsay, what's up?
I think I can get used to this.
Yeah, so I had to leave the broadcast and go to my activity button.
Okay.
And then go down there to the invites, and that's where I found the invite.
So
there's nothing that pops up on the stream anymore.
So similar to the way that it would work when we did mobile, because on mobile you would have to leave the broadcast, either go out to your other thing, and then come back in. Oh.
Yeah, well, I'm on mobile, yeah, so I guess that's probably why I had to do it. Although I thought there was a button that we could use there.
So Lindsay was able to send a heart to Chris.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Thank you.
And then Michael gave a burst award, and Native gave 1 award. So nice. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to keep track of all this for my awards.
Yeah, no, like I said, afterwards you can go. I was looking at that. It's either in your settings or in your profile. Somewhere there's a listing of the awards.
Okay.
It took me a little while to find it, but yeah, it's there
So
somewhere.
so now they're making me do work instead of just keeping track as I go.
Oh yeah. Well, that's also difficult, but you could, I
That's okay.
guess. Yeah.
There were times that I would have to do it anyways because like especially like the other night when Joe and Troy were battling for first place, they were
Oh yeah.
firing off awards back and forth, and I was like,
Right.
So I literally had to go and click on the thing and be like, okay, you gave this amount and you only had this amount beforehand, and you're at this. And I was like, yep, and Troy, you're still in first place.
Yeah. Nice.
uh, but yeah, thanks for helping me figure some of this out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm still figuring it out myself. I did a broadcast like very quickly right after it came on when I had also delete my app because I did a broadcast and then I came back into the main page and
Yeah.
everything was blank. It showed like I wasn't following anybody. There was no feeds anywhere. I went to my
Oh
profile.
wow.
There were no, it said I had 0 followers, and so I had to delete the app and then reinstall it, and that worked for me.
Now, when I reinstalled the app on my phone, the only thing I had to put in was my phone number, and it brought my account right back up. It didn't. It
Oh,
now when I tried on a different when I tried on the computer, they wanted my phone, then my email, and then something else. It was like a three-step process, and then I think they even sent a link out to my phone and said, "Hey, is this you?" And I said, "Yeah,"
right.
and then it let me in on the computer. But on my phone, maybe it's because I did the computer thing first and was already back in.
That's what
Then I was
happened to me
able.
too. Yeah, I had tried the
Okay.
desktop under the other password, and it was still logging me in, but yeah, no, I had to refresh it. Hey, thanks,
Okay.
Jeeves. That's cool. Yeah, awards to the guests.
Yeah, that is
Spreading the
nice
wealth.
because now
That's an interesting.
you can have a guest on and they can receive the awards. So
Right. Well, and you can battle for awards now
yes,
between beat with your guests. Let's see who can get the most awards for whatever, right?
yep. Ought to be
It's,
interesting to see who gets more between Carrie and Joe.
oh yeah, that's right. Well, and it's also I think the awards are maybe better because they're less complicated,
Yeah,
and the small amounts, people can just kind of like I'm the 10 cent one awards. Just I don't know, go pretty easily.
yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
but I'm a cheapskate. But yeah, I saw that we got. I don't know. I think everybody that had a streak going got some sort of bonus award of coins
Yeah,
into their
I
account.
seen
Did you
that
see
when I
yours?
logged in today. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's cool. So now it's like we can, share it with our other creators. So that's cool.
Yep.
Hey, Pablo's here,
Hello,
sending
Pablo.
awards with bursts. Nice. Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
It like I said, it's a little bit getting used to and trying to figure out
Hmm.
what we had before that we don't have now.
Right.
But
Well,
it's not unusable. It's just the whole
no,
backwards
it's
camera
different.
thing is really throwing me off. Because like with you, you're facing the camera, but I've got my camera facing down. So
Oh,
this is
right.
my right hand,
Hmm.
and it's showing on the
The
opposite
opposite
side.
way.
So it's
Yeah.
and luckily I'm not watching the screen while I draw because otherwise this would be a really bad. I'd be like, uh, which way do I go?
Yeah, right. It'd be like one of those blind drawings where you close your
Yeah.
eyes.
Well, Troy had asked if I had done a blind drawing challenge yet, and I still have not yet done a Hapstar takeover, which I've been up for one for a while, and I was supposed to do one while I was on vacation and completely just forgot to bring anything to prepare for it. But I got to thinking it would be rather fun to do a blind drawing challenge on Hapstars and just put
Oh
a
yeah.
blindfold on and see what I can draw and see, what it looks like. And I would only try something simple like a Garfield or something that I've done 100 times to where I could be like, okay, it's this, and see just how close I could get it, or maybe even just try to do a face and see where I
Yeah,
get, the details. But I think it would be fun,
that
and
would
it
be
would be something a
funny.
little different than what everyone's watched me do this. Because I mean, I think if I just did a Hapstars, and like, okay, let's just draw something again, they can get that on my show. So I want to bring something different to Hapstars. So,
Oh yeah.
or back to Hapstars, I should say.
There it is. Yeah, it's weird. So now I'm actually seeing. So I went to Dez's broadcast, and now I'm seeing that Pablo just sent a burst to Desiree Mathis,
Okay.
who's not in your broadcast. So it's
Yeah.
weird. Yeah. So I was like, basically, I went from your broadcast to hers, and then when I was in hers, at first the comments were right, and then all of a sudden I started seeing comments that I knew were from your broadcast, from
Right.
people that I knew were there. So I was like, "This is definitely some sort of glitch that's going on."
That is weird.
Oh yeah, no, only four on the screen now, not eight, and no green
Yep.
room. Yeah, well, there's a lot, obviously a lot of changes.
See, now
What I was also,
technically you were in the green room until I hit for you to go to add, because you were
oh
I
okay,
showed, like, let me flip back up here, but I had you over here and it just said add and
right,
it showed
but I
in
mean
the
you
green
couldn't
room.
see, right, but
But yeah,
there's no like video of me in the green room where you
right,
could see what I was doing or whatever, right?
that is correct.
Yeah, yeah, that's all
And as
different.
far as I know, there's no way to do private messages. I'm not seeing like anything when I check down here, so I can't do like you're ready to come up. Okay, click. I know I could warn you that you're coming on screen or anything like that.
Right.
But again,
Yeah.
that's stuff that they might be adding.
Oh
There's no
yeah. No. Sure. It sounds like there's things that they're going to add back. It's just a matter
right.
of doing it. So, and
We just
even
got to get the bugs with the base worked out, and then we can
right. Yeah.
add new stuff. Let me
Yeah.
lock this
Like
camera back
kind of like
on.
we did before.
Yeah.
It's a familiar process, right?
Yes, and like I said, if anyone's done beta testing, this is prime real estate beta testing. But even though
Yeah.
we're not in beta now, we're more in like an alpha testing.
Yeah. I guess that's what you call this. Yeah, I was
Well,
trying to figure out how to do like the two camera setup where yeah, like there's no way I could figure out to invite myself because it just says broadcaster. Because I used to be able to, you used to be able to invite yourself,
yeah,
get a second camera, and I haven't figured out a way to do that. Because I mean, with that, at least like with the two screen view, like what we have going now, you
yes.
got somewhat of a landscape picture. So
Oh,
ideally, if you
true.
could get, I mean, it's like 1950s aspect ratio, but you could still get more in there art wise than you would long ways, and you'd have your picture up top and then your art down below or
See,
whatever.
now the only other thing is that, like, I've got this pretty close. Like I can pull this back, but
Hmm.
then where I can get almost like if I'm doing a larger picture, I still can fit a much larger picture on here per se. Like, rah, make me reach.
Yeah, the voice says, "Do you know how we can connect the mobile as a camera to the computer stream as we could before?"
This is
Um,
my first time using it, so I don't know.
yeah,
But yeah, like I could still work on a piece this size.
yeah, I'm not sure, JB. I don't know the answer to that.
But yeah, so that's 11 by 17 right there.
Yeah.
It just kind of get the camera lined up with
Well,
it
yeah.
back.
So it fits in this view, but if you took me down, can
Yeah.
you take me down for a second, and then you can see what it
Let
would
me,
look like
let me.
full
I'm
screen?
gonna hit remove
Full,
because I don't
okay,
know what that does
that's
exactly. But
fine.
let me remove. Okay, yeah. So yeah, then it pulls it back into really tight. Joining back in 3, 2, 1,
There we
and
go.
we're
Yeah.
good. But yeah,
It's
so
like it's like going from like when they had to put the CinemaScope movies on the TV, the pan and scan is what they need,
yeah,
right? Because
so
that's kind of what
basically,
ends up
if I want to
happening.
do widescreen art, I have to add a guest.
Yeah. Or like I said, if they could figure out a way, if you could figure out a way to get that second view to be your second, either your
Right.
computer camera or your phone camera, then you could do your picture, and then you just want to have the same kind of. There's no picture in picture feature. It's just stacked now,
Yep.
obviously. But I mean, there'll still be that kind of workaround, I think, if potentially. Hey, thanks
But
for
yeah,
the award there,
I will
Michelle.
admit that the
Appreciate
camera
it.
viewing seems the quality of the stream of the view seems very nice.
Mhm. It is. It's better than I thought. I think what was happening before when I was looking at a lot of the testing streams that were going on is they weren't fully on the servers.
Yeah.
So there was definitely some issues with what I thought was grainy picture compared to what we have now, what we had. Um, so, and then the other thing that I noticed too, especially with people walking around travel broadcasters, there's still like kind of a stabilization thing where it's a lot jerkier and kind of shaky
Okay.
compared to what it has been recently, where it's been pretty smooth. That's another
Right.
thing that I noticed that they might, that I haven't noticed yet since the new upgrade here. They might have fixed that now that the servers are running at full capacity, something
Yeah.
like that.
Have you viewed this on YouTube?
Oh yeah.
Because on YouTube they take it, instead of us being like this,
Oh right.
on
It's like a
YouTube they put us like
side to
this.
side. They do
So
that on Twitch too.
okay.
I saw that on Twitch where it's like it looked like I think it was on Carrie's a couple nights ago. There were like four guests and it was like
Yep.
stacked up like a deck of cards
Yeah.
and all those the hearts were floating around. I'm so glad they got rid of those hearts at the top. I think that was some sort of filler fix for the bottom comment box or something. I don't know. I'm
Right,
glad.
because now I know when they happen on my screen here, they kind of just kind of float up onto the view of us, but I don't think I don't know if it shows up to people at home, like
Right.
just showing up
That's a
on the
good
thing.
point. I don't know. I don't think it does because I haven't seen. The only one that I saw was the one that I gave. I thought.
Okay,
So it's the person that's giving them that sees the award, I guess.
that could be it.
Yeah, and probably the person receiving it. I don't know. Have you been seeing the
Well, okay,
awards,
there
or
we
are you
go.
watching?
So
Yeah.
Michael just gave a one award, and I just seen like four hearts float up.
Okay. Yeah. So I didn't see it as a guest. I didn't see it. So
And
Michael probably saw it, and you saw it, which
please
makes
tell
sense
me
because
that
otherwise,
we're
if people were given a ton of awards,
yeah, you're
everybody
never
would
gonna
just be
know, because
seeing
if you're not paying attention to the words over there because you're concentrating on something, it could easily get missed, and then someone's like, "Wait, didn't you see that I just did this?"
Right. Yeah. It does seem
But
like they get lost a little bit more than they'll get.
there's one that I hope that we will be able to contain and keep, and it's this one right here. I'm
Sorry.
hoping we get to keep this award,
Yeah, the llama award.
because
I don't
otherwise,
know.
how else are
I
we gonna go?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure that's gonna be. I guess that would be
That was
the
a blurry
takeover or
llama.
the burst.
That was a
What are the
blurry
different
llama.
levels? There's a 10, 20, 50, 100, and 1,000.
Okay.
I think level. Those are different levels. So, but
Okay.
they're all
Thanks.
different versions of hearts.
Because before we could see our own PC stream, we started a stream in the mobile phone, and then we used the mobile as an external phone to the PC when not having a webcam. But now you can start a second stream, and if you click go live, that choice is not there. Okay.
That's right, JB. That's what I was saying before. Is how I can't do a second camera view now. Now you can start a second stream if you click on go live. Yeah.
So these cards here are all going to get connected, or they are all connected as it is, but I have not done backgrounds on them because I want to start over here. I want to start over here when I get ready to get the 7 of them done and work on a rainbow that goes behind them. So the peak of the rainbow is going to be like right about on this guy here. So he'll have mostly rainbow behind him. So it'll be interesting to see how the rainbow works behind our guy here.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that idea. And then what
Yeah,
do you
well,
with these cards? Then are
these
you good?
are these are Animal Crossing cards.
Right.
So I had this, I was trying to figure out what to draw for this month, because this month here was always a slow month for me because I could never find any other challenges like Inktober or anything going on for November. And during next month I'll be doing all Christmas stuff, so I'm not worried about that. I'll just pick a different Christmas theme each day and draw something like that. But then I found out that the new Animal Crossing app was going to be coming out, or the update to the app, I should say, was coming out in November. So I figured, well, why not? And of course,
Oh, okay.
Becky was all excited for it. My wife was all excited for it. Everyone that I knew that was getting ready. So I've never played the game. I'm just drawing characters from there. So a lot of times someone's like, "Are you gonna draw this guy or this guy?" I'm like, "I'll add him to the list. I have 30 days to go, so we'll put him in it." And I guess there's hundreds of characters, so I could easily do a whole nother month of this later on in the year when I'm like, "What do I do this month?" And if that's the
Yeah.
case, I'm just gonna add Animal Crossing back in because they're fun characters to draw. They're kind of quick, and
Yeah, they look like it. Excuse me.
but then I made the decision to connect all the cards together so that all the lands and stuff connect right up. So like
Yeah.
this green connects right up into this set of cards.
So
And
the
then, like I
entire
said,
thing is like one whole linear
yeah,
stretch then?
correct.
Oh wow.
And then like I said,
Try to
each
fit
week
that
I'm
on the
doing
screen.
yeah, each week I'll be doing something a little bit different. So like this one here is going to have the same blue sky background, but I'm going to add the rainbow in. But I didn't want to do that until after I finished all the cards because I didn't want to have to try to match up the rainbow from card to card. I wanted to be able to say, okay, this is going to be the rainbow, whatnot. Now the week after this, I'm going to go with a darker blue background, and I'm going to add bushes and stuff in from the game. I got to figure out how they do bushes, but I'll add some some scenery in there. And then the
Mhm.
last set of cards that I do for the last week is I'm going to do more of like a cityscape ground. So they have like
Oh,
some
cool.
tiles and stuff in there, but then I'm making it all black background, and I'm going to add like some fireworks in and some
Oh,
stars and
nighttime.
stuff like that. So each week is
Awesome.
going to have its own thing, but they'll be all themed together. So
That is really cool. That's awesome. I can't wait to see them all together.
yep.
That's
And
epic.
then
Sounds
the
epic.
top three people that give out awards this month will get their choice of which card that they want, and then after that, Ella claimed her choice of others.
Oh,
She
cool.
keeps seeing certain ones, and she's like, "Can I claim this one?" I'm like, "Well, I gotta give the first and second and third place choice
Oh.
people their,
Mhm.
their topic first." I was like, "But if after that, you're welcome to have anyone that you want." She's like, "Well, how far am I away from first place?" I'm like, "You're gonna have to, you're behind." Because like I said, when Troy and Joe were going at it, they went from like $1 award and they were dropping like fives and threes, and I was like, wow, guys, this is crazy,
Mhm. Yeah,
But
that's so
they
funny.
were battling for first place, and Troy's like, I have deeper pockets than you. You're never gonna win.
Oh yeah.
Joe's like, I have
That's
an allowance.
that's a good challenge to get
Yep.
involved in.
And it's funny because I was like, okay, I'm gonna end the stream, guys, here, and then someone's
Mhm.
like, wait, am I in first place? And I'm like, no, you're a little behind. Boom, they dropped an award. Then boom, dropped an award. I was like, well, because I had my end title screen up and everything, and I was getting ready to type, thanks for watching this broadcast, and yeah, I think I extended the broadcast by about 10, 15 minutes because people were just coming. Okay, I'll drop an award. I'm not going to end now, guys, if you're going to keep this up.
Right, yeah.
Especially
Especially right
during, yeah,
especially right now,
especially,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
with the whole unemployed thing.
Yeah. Hey,
But
are you seeing the note the I'm seeing no comments, and I just see Intuitive Die saying still gone but says live.
oh,
Are we are we live? Because I'm not
uh,
seeing
it
comments all
says
of a sudden.
end stream. It says I'm live, but
Oh, okay, wait, there it is. Now it just
okay,
popped up again.
yeah,
That
badges,
was
no
weird.
comment. Tell me
Okay,
again,
no,
how do
it's
you
there
add
now.
guests? Okay, so let's flip back up here for a second,
Yeah.
native. Okay, so down here in the corner, there is a little tiny person with an arrow next to it. So like if I click on this right now, it's going to pull up a thing, and I still have Chris typed in, so I'm going to backspace out. So there'll be add collaborators, and then you just type in a name. So if I type in NAT, it's going to give me Native Graffiti and anyone else that starts with NAT. So then you click over here on invite, which I'll invite you right now so that you see, and then it shows that you're invited. Depending on how you do it on mobile or whatnot, it you might have to go out of the thing and go into your notifications to find it, or you might just be, I don't know what it's like on desktop, but then you'll pop up over here at some point if you were to come in, and then I have to click add to add you on screen.
And now, how do you move the position of the screens? Like, can you flip me to the top and
Let's see. Okay, so looking at this right now, and it's hard to see on here, but I've got like a little 4-point check on here, so I'm assuming
uh-huh.
I click this
Oh,
and just
interesting.
pull
Yep.
and drag.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. I saw somebody else do that, and I didn't
Yeah,
know.
so
Yeah.
it's just a pull and drag type thing now, instead of having to click like on their box name and say, okay, this and move
Right.
this. So it looks
Well,
like it's
that's
a little
good.
bit easier to
That's
navigate.
yeah. So it's pretty intuitive then.
Yeah,
It's
and
cool.
it's funny, it goes like a double image while
Yeah,
you're
I
doing it.
see that. There's like a little fade effect, little dissolve. Nice.
Well, anytime we do have change, there is a moment of sadness, but you gotta try to look at what's nice about it and what we can do to improve. And like I said, this isn't going to be the final version of it. I'm positive of that.
Yeah.
We're going to get more features and whatnot, and it'll just I like I said, with the video quality and the stuff that we're getting right now, I think that stuff's already improved greatly. So the fact that they've already improved that portion of it as much as they did, I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to bring forward and go from
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope it moves quickly, because we've been pretty patient with the last version for a long time, and
Correct.
hopefully it's not another process that takes a long period of time to
Takes a
adjust.
year.
Yeah, it takes another year, and then they change it again.
Well, we're going to change it.
I
We're
don't
now
think.
HAP 3.0.
Yeah.
Well, I happen to think that maybe I'm going to go to some other 2.0.
Yeah.
Oh,
But we'll see. Well, I got to get going. I just wanted to pop
yeah,
on to help you out here and see what it was like and
not a
chat.
problem. Like I
Yeah.
said, it was a great learning just to watch you come on and do it so that we can get a
Yeah.
little. Oh, and
Yeah, I
while you're
appreciate
getting
you
ready to leave,
having me on, and then also getting awards. I wasn't
yeah.
expecting that. That's even cooler. Oh, and there's Michelle. Oh,
Oh,
just
there
in
it
time,
is.
Michelle.
Crap.
Oh, hey.
Don't look at me right now. My hair's all messed up.
Oh, good to see
Hey!
you.
I was like sitting in the dark, so I had to move into another room, and I don't know how my hair got messed up from one room to another.
Move into the
Hi, guys!
light. Move into
You
the
were
light.
sitting
It's
in
good to
the
see
dark
you. I
of the
can't. I
bay.
can't go now.
So
Oh,
I
and
would
of
like to
course,
say,
my phone isn't charged up enough for
I
this.
know. Mine's
I
almost
was, I,
dying
I
too.
could see, I was going back and forth between the PC and the computer. Now, on the PC is how I was able to give Chris the award, not on my iPhone, because I couldn't see any bubble or nothing,
okay,
to like, for whatever reason, it just was like for Jeremy only on the phone.
Oh, okay. That's good to know
But
too.
yeah, it is kind of a downer that it's only portrait. But I looked at my previous broadcasts in my
hmm
feed, and the ones that are landscape are fine. It's just that it's definitely portrait comes out bigger. They managed to
Oh yeah.
squeeze it in.
Right. They're
You know,
letterboxed. They're letterboxed.
I
Yeah.
I do like the idea of an intro video at the top. That's kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
right, but we have
Oh,
no
that is
way of
cool.
doing like an intro video for my show. Like I can't add the wonderful
Not
world of
yet.
drawing. Yeah, not
Right.
yet.
But that's coming.
But I
I
mean,
heard
it's like
Pablo say
it's
like a
like a
week or
pinned.
two. Like a week or
Okay,
two.
Well, I remember saying something to them a while ago about like on Twitter you can have like a pinned tweet, and sometimes it's nice because you can have a pinned video tweet. And I
Right.
just shared you on Twitter, Jeremy,
okay,
and in your Twitter feed it just looks like a link. You click on the link, and there's the video and a button to hit play, and it goes right into Haps. It looks really great.
oh
And
good,
of course, I could easily add hashtags, which is what
nice.
So I know, I mean, I'm more familiar with Twitter because of Periscope. I added artists of Twitter and pencils and paints, and just see what happens.
Okay, yeah, because
Because you
it
don't
let
want to
me
use
add
more than
tags
three
too, but
hashtags.
I
But
don't see where the tags are that I added here.
right, well, what I'm saying is, I can. It's nice because each platform might be different. Like Facebook might have different
Correct.
hashtags or whatever. You can use trending Twitter hashtags and all of that kind of stuff. So when you send it to somewhere, it's nice. It's easy. It's a lot easier, I think, than going in and deleting stuff and then adding stuff. Like I used remember how on Periscope you would share something, and sometimes they just had like this really long thing, and Haps did
Oh
too, had
yes.
this really long description. You want to like in Twitter, you have to like be mindful of how many characters you use. So you don't have to delete anything. It's very simple. You can add a hashtag, boom, you know. And then the fact that it is live on my feed right now.
Oh nice.
Like anyone who's on my feed, my Twitter feed, can easily come into the video. Now the video itself is static. You have to press the middle, button on the image, but that's the way Twitter works. But it's nice. There's a visual on Twitter, so
Nice. Well,
um,
thank you for that update.
yeah. Yeah,
All right,
so
Chris,
that's
get
kind of
out of
nice.
here. You have things to do.
Yeah, we're all figuring it out. I just wanted to
Oh,
stay and
bye.
say
I'm
hi to
sorry.
Michelle.
He's
No,
like,
it's okay.
he's
You
so
popped on. I
polite.
was like, I don't want to be rude. It's so good to see you. It's been a long
Don't be
time.
rude. Go ahead and
Yeah.
leave. You want to
No,
go?
no, it's
You're
all
not
right.
rude at all. You're not going to be rude at all.
No, we'll be back later.
But it's good to see you both. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually,
Good
I
to see
should
you.
go because I have like no battery life on this phone. I don't know why I'm
Nope,
using
that's
this
quite all
phone.
right. I'm just happy to see two of the people that have sponsored me in the same stream.
Well, it's yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and Chris
Yeah.
in the past has sponsored me before I had a job, and I just want to say thank you so much
Oh, you're welcome.
for how much you support all the other artists and people. I mean, you support a lot of people. And thank you, Jeremy, for providing such awesome content. And I love this. I love
Content,
now that we can
content.
like we can really get awards and support to people like in multiple ways now, and then we're
Yes.
getting supported too for being supportive,
Yep.
so
There we go.
I love it.
Yeah,
Full
because you
circle.
have a good comment or good content. I think it should be awarded to the person that gave out that content.
Well, yeah, and I think it makes it easier for collaboration. I mean, obviously, we've had all these sketch parties for months and months and months, and it's like I've always wanted people like to get not just noticed but followed and supported and all of that. That was the whole point of
Yeah.
doing a collaborative broadcast. Like I didn't need the award for someone else being on my broadcast. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, hey, let's show this person and show them some love, and this is a great way to do it. I love it. But I can only do it on my PC. So, but tonight that's how I'm gonna watch Hapstars. So see you guys
Right.
later.
All
Yeah,
right.
All right,
come
now
on
I'm
I'm
in.
gonna
trying to get this
All
done
right.
so I can
Bye,
make half
guys.
stars.
All right.
bye
See ya.
guys. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yep. See you
Now I
guys in
think
a
I have to
bit.
remove you though.
Ah!
Nope.
Look
He
at how
was
big
able to
my
remove
face is.
himself.
What? There is a little bit of a filter going on, but there's not enough of a filter for me. I'm sitting in I was sitting in the dark. Now I just have this one bright light on my side. But
Right,
I'm gonna
right.
talk to you guys later. See you in the comments. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Oh, leave, stop, stay. Oh, you have a leave or a stay button in case you hit it by accident.
Yes. And we're back. It's just me again. I know she needs no filter. All right, I think he's done. I just got to get a background, or not a background, but the ground in behind him. So I have to find, let's see, this guy here. This was the last guy with him. Now I gotta. Nope, this way, this way. There we go. Woo! And I have to match this up. Nope, this way. Jeez. I wonder why the orientation is all backwards when it never was in previous broadcasts. That's the only thing bugging me about this this broadcast that I'm doing right now is that it's backwards. Did you? Yes, Luke, I am. That is the only way we can broadcast right now. All right, so there is Apollo, our American Eagle Animal Crossing character for Veterans Day. In my whole dating life, I never did online or dating sites, so I have no idea. You're attracting the 48 to 50-year-old biker men for some reason. Well, I'm not a biker man, but I do fit the age category, so if that's, we'll talk later, Des. Unless you're talking BMX bike, then yes. Oh, geez. So, this is going to be the end of the stream. Until I can get graphics back, we are just going to go ahead and call this one an end. Do I have the option? I want to see something. Nope. I was trying to see if we could throw comments up on the screen, and we cannot. Yes. I was going to type in some stuff and throw it on screen, but I will instead speak all this out, and I will say thank you for watching this stream of the Wonderful World of Drawing. This has been Season 2, Episode number 315. We're almost at the end of the year, guys. And thank you guys for here. Make sure, let's see what time we got here. Yeah, we are minutes away from Hap Stars, so make sure you check out that show. And we will see you back tomorrow in the 9 o'clock hour. Have a great night, guys.